Hey everyone, you read the title right. Today we're ranking the Helluverse characters by their eyelashes. I just thought this would be funny. So, um, I'm not talking about them as characters, so you'll see why. Because I'm just ranking them for their eyelashes, which sounds so shallow, but yeah. So if I like the character and they're low on the list, it's not because of them as a character, obviously, because I like them. It's just because their eyelashes don't interest me that much. So yeah. This list did make me realize, not just in this though, but in all cartoons, just how little male characters have eyelashes, and that makes me sad. It really does. But anyway, let's stop rambling, let's get into it. So, the only detail we have on this list is Cletus. Like, okay, Cletus's eyelashes is literally just one, by the way, and it's like a tiny little line. It's not cool. I don't like it. Like, I don't really like Cletus that much either, but like, that doesn't like qualify for this, so it's solely based on his eyelashes. So yeah, they're not that exciting. And he's like one of the only two male characters in this whole series that has eyelashes, so oh my god. Like, and he's much worse than, like, he reminds me of Stewie Griffin a little bit, so there you go. And he's an angel, so what does that tell you? But anyways, now with the C tier, we have Emberlyn. I just feel like Emberlyn's eyelashes, like, they could have been a little better, especially with the kind of person she is. I would expect her to have, like, actual gothic eyelashes, you know what I mean? So that was a bit of a disappointment. I do like the detail that she has a doll of Charlie in her room, though. That's nice. I don't know how there is a doll of Charlie. Like, how would people know Charlie exists? But anyway, next we have Deary. Her eyelashes are kind of just similar to Cletus. They're just a line, really. They don't really interest me. And Deary is a bitch as well, let's be real. She's so, like, superficial, is that the word? I don't know. Pretentious, there we go. So yeah, I just think her eyelashes are kind of not that great. And the next is Rosie. I don't even think it makes sense for her to have eyelashes, to be honest, because her eyes are missing. They're just sockets. Like, she's basically a skeleton. Not a lot of people know this, but Rosie actually is a hellborn demon. She's not a sinner, so... Because you can tell because the other cannibals look like her, whereas every sinner has their own unique design, but all of the cannibals look similar to each other, so they're hellborns. So yeah. But yeah, her eyelashes are kind of nice for... That's despite the fact they shouldn't even be there. So yeah, I kind of like them. Alright, this one kind of hurts me to say, but Velvet. I like Velvet a lot. She's probably my favorite of the V's. But, like, her eyelashes, like, come on. Like, considering she has a different outfit on every time we see her, you'd think that she'd have different eyelashes every time we see her. That would be a nice detail. Maybe that would be too much for the animations, though. So, yeah. Okay, so I actually had these two ranked higher, and I don't know why, because, yeah. But we're just gonna lump them together. We have Nifty and Cherry Bomb. Obviously, they're both Cyclopses, so that's why they're lumped together. I do like the fact that they gave them, like, two eyelashes, despite the fact that they have one eye each, but... I don't know, it just looks kind of weird in my opinion. I don't know if you'll agree with me on that, but yeah. It kind of works, but it's just weird in my opinion. But they're both great characters otherwise. Next is Blitz's sister, Barbie. She literally just has one eyelash as well, and it's not that long. This is the best screenshot I could get of her. Like, I didn't get these screenshots, I should have. I downloaded them, but I should have just took them myself. But yeah, I do think that her eyelashes could have been a little bit better, especially compared to, like, Millie's. Oops, spoilers. Starting with the B tier, we have Mrs. Mayberry, who, fun fact, is voiced by the woman that played Matilda, which makes me very happy. Mrs. Mayberry's eyelashes are a little bit more interesting, but, like, I think they're more better in her human form than her demon form, to be honest. Like, I didn't include her human form because I thought it didn't count, but yeah, I do like them still. Next we have Millie and Sally Mae's mom, Lynn. Hang on. Sorry about that, there we go. I do like, she only has one, but it's starting to get longer now, like, as the tier list goes on, the eyelashes get longer, so, yeah, I do actually prefer these over, like, Cletus or Velvet's eyelashes, even though it's just one again, which is why she doesn't rank any higher, but it is kind of nice. Okay, this one's gonna hurt as well. Next, we have Charlie. I'm sorry, her eyelashes just don't look that nice, like, there's a few of them, which is why she ranks quite high, but, like, it literally just, like, circles around her eyes, kinda. Like, she had little points, but it doesn't look, like, that well, in my opinion. I do, like, Charlie's obviously one of the best characters in the whole series. I mean, she's literally the princess of hell. Like, come on. I feel like she would get ranked S rank automatically, but in this case, no. But she does share the spot with her girlfriend, Vaggie, so yeah. Vaggie's eyelashes are a little bit better than Charlie's, but it has the same problem where it's just a circle, really. But there are little points around here, so that's a little bit better than Charlie's eyelashes. But yeah, they just aren't as good as, you know, other eyelashes that we'll talk about in a little bit. Alright, next we have Luna, though. Luna's eyelashes I really like because, like, they're actually separated, if you know what I mean. But they're not as long as other characters, so she doesn't rank higher than them, but they are very nice as well. I like them. Alright, so this is one of my favorite characters in the whole show, but unfortunately her eyelash game. Okay, so next is Via. Like, I love Via so much. She's one of my favorite characters, but, like, I do like her eyelashes, as you can see. Like, they're really nice. I like it, but I just think, doesn't run in the family. That's all I'm going to say for now. Next is Angel Dust, the only other male character to have eyelashes, which is kind of why he ranks highly. I tried not to let my biases, like, affect the tier list too much, but, like, come on. Like, Angel is my favorite character in the whole Helluverse, so I feel like he deserves to rank a bit higher, but I never gave him anything higher because, that would be unfair, because this is just supposed to be about their eyelashes, so I just thought, this is where he should be, but his eyelashes are nice. I like them. Alright, next we have Carmilla. I love Carmilla. I don't know why, but Carmilla with her hair down, it just goes hard for me. That sounds very out of context, but that's not what I meant. But, God, I can't believe I just said that. Her eyelashes are really nice. They look like a mask as well, which is really cool. But yeah, I don't really know what else to say, really, because I kind of just, said something very out of context there, so I'm sorry. Anyway, for the A tier, the first one, we have Martha. Martha was the first person they ever killed in the series, so that's cool. Technically, because the pilot's not canon, so yeah. Her human form, she obviously had 2 eyes, but in her demon form, she's only got 1 eye because Blitz stole her other eye. It's literally in his office. But yeah, her eyelashes are really nice. I like them. It's just too bad that she didn't generate another eye. Next is Keeney. Yeah, so I had her ranked lower, but then I kind of thought her eyelashes are at least separate, and you can tell that what they are, unlike some of the other characters, so I feel like it works better than, just say, Charlie, for example. So, yeah, I put her a bit higher. Like, Keeney's one of the worst characters for me. Like, I don't even think they've actually said her name on the show yet, so yeah. And I hate to say this, but Vivzy Pop, you're not that good at voice acting. I can't have to say it, because she voices Keeney, by the way. And I get it, because it's meant to be like a parody of her writing style, but I just don't think her voice acting is that great. Anyway, next we have Lute. Okay, so this is going to be spoilers, but eventually I'm going to do another tier list where I rank all the Helluverse characters as singers. I'm going to wait a while on that one, though, till we hear more characters sing, but I can definitely already say that Lute's going to be at the top of that. So, the fact she's at the top of this one as well, yeah. So, she has really nice eyelashes. I like them a lot. I guess it makes sense since she's an angel and, everything's perfect in heaven. So, yeah. I do like her eyelashes a lot. I mean, I chose this screenshot specifically because this where she says one of my favorite lyrics in all of the songs. I'm not going to say it yet, but yeah. But next is Emily. Okay, maybe I let my bias a little bit here because Emily's my favorite of all the angels, but yeah, I guess her eyelashes aren't as good as Carmilla's or even Martha's, but screw you, it's my list. But yeah, Emily's eyelashes are quite nice. They do have the same problem as Charlie's where they're just a circle, but I feel like it works better with her blue eyes, to be honest. I don't know if that's just me. Okay, next we have Levy. Levy's got 2 heads, so I technically should rank her twice. But no, the heads can share a space. Kind of the same issue where it's just a 1, but it kind of works better as well because Levy's an aquatic demon. She's also the queen of envy as well, so yeah. And Levy and envy sound similar as well, so yeah. But yeah, I like this head better than this head, though. I think I said that in my sins ranking. Okay, this one it's generally funny to me, because next we're ranking Karen. She's, like, appeared in the Season 2 finale. She's the most recent client they had, but her eyelashes are just amazing. Look at them. I never would have ranked her highly, because I hate her so much, because she's a homophobic cow, but her eyelashes are very nice. I'll give her that. I'm sorry. But next we have Glitch and Glam. Okay, some people might argue that they're wearing masks, so, it's not actually their eyelashes. Sorry, it's crashed. I'll just keep talking. Hang on. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, some people might argue that they're wearing masks, but I don't think so. I generally do think that those are their eyelashes. Like, that's how they naturally look. Because just, if you look at it really closely, they look more like eyelashes than a mask. So yeah. Glitz and Glam are, twins, by the way, and they were competing against Fizzarolli to win a clown pageant, because they think they're funnier than Fizz. Technically, they won by default, but, But yeah, I do like how their eyelashes kind of look like clown-like frills. I don't know what they're called. So that's quite a nice, detail. I do like these characters a lot, and they have one of the best songs in the whole series, Clown Bitch. So yeah, but next on the top of A tier is Veronica. Come on, Veronica had to rank highly, come on. Like, Veronica's like Velvet in the sense where every time she appears she has a different outfit, but her eyelashes are so much better than Velvet's, so she has that over her. I do love Veronica a lot though, but she'd probably rank the same if this was a character tier list, but nah. I really do love her eyelashes a lot. Even in her human form, her eyelashes are really nice too, so there you go. Alright, now time for the S tier. This is basically the character that inspired me to make this list, Millie. Millie has gorgeous eyelashes, look at them. She's only got 2, which is kind of a similar problem to her mum, but they just work better for me. I don't know. I guess my bias is a little bit, because Millie is like the main female character, even though she's only had like 2 episodes where she actually gets developed. Seriously. But next we have Belphegor, the Queen of Sloth. I think you know that I do not like Belphegor at all. I think her design is not that good, but her eyelashes are very good, so I'll give her that. This is the only time I'll ever rank her this highly, and it won't be the last time I say that, but yeah. I do like the fact that she has 10 eyes, though, because all the Sins have extra body parts, which is a really nice detail, but compared to all the other Sins, she is the most boring design-wise. Like, I'm sorry, but her eyelashes are really good. But next we have Sally Mae. Like, everyone loves Sally Mae. Sally Mae would rank in S tier even if this wasn't about eyelashes, but the eyelashes make it a lot better. Like, Sally Mae's had quite a lot more development recently, with, you know, the first short being about her, and then she's the first person that Millie told that she was pregnant to. Like, Sally Mae's not pregnant, because Sally Mae's trans. Like, Millie's pregnant, and she told Sally Mae. So, yeah. And even though she doesn't have much screen time, she's generally one of my favorite characters in the whole series, so yeah. Okay, you kind of had to know this was coming. Queen Bee herself. Hang on, I don't know. There you go. Okay, she's the Queen of Gluttony, and as you know, she's my second favorite of all the Sins, just behind Lucifer, so it makes sense why I'd rank her this high. But, you see, the thing about her eyelashes is that they look like antennae, which is such a nice detail, because she's literally a hybrid of an insect and a wolf, which is amazing. I don't know if because she has, like, bits going down her eyes as well. I don't know if that's makeup or if those are eyelashes, but even then, just the fact that her eyelashes look like antennae is an amazing concept, so I love that so much, which is why she ranks much higher than I would have put her. If they didn't look like antennae, then she probably would have only been in C rank or something, but yeah. Anyway, next we have Sarah, and I think I've made it quite clear that Sarah's not a favourite of mine, because she thinks she's a good person when she's really not, but her eyelashes are very nice. They look like feathers, because, you know, this is kind of just a theory of mine, but I theorized that, you know, the Seraphims and the Goetias were kind of the same when they were in heaven, but when Lucifer fell to hell, you know, the fallen angel thing, and some of the Seraphims fell, they, like, kind of evolved into Goetias, because the Seraphims and the Goetias look very similar to each other, like, very similar. And also some of the statues are literally just Stella, like, if you look at them. So, Stolas and Stella weren't alive when this happened, but, like, the ancient, like, Goetias, I generally do think that they were Seraphims when they were in heaven, but when they fell, they decided to change their identity and became the Goetia family. So, yeah. But, yeah, Sarah's eyelashes are very nice. But, I feel like this is one of the most cliche S ranks ever. Yeah. Was there ever any doubt? Like, Stella's like 70% eyelash, so it makes sense that I would find hers to be the best ones. Like, wow, they're honestly so good. Now, I hate Stella as a person, but I love her as a villain. She is a great villain. It's too bad that she's dumb as shit, and her brother has to do all of the smart work for her, but, like, I do love her eyelashes. They're very nice. This is the only tier list I'll ever rank Stella this highly on, because, let's be real, she doesn't deserve to be ranked any higher on any other tier list, except an eyelash one. So yeah. And this is what I meant when I said that it doesn't run in the family, because Via's eyelashes compared to Stella's, nah fam. I'm sorry. Like, I don't want to be rude to Via, because I love Via a lot more than Stella, that's for sure. But yeah. So, I guess that's my ranking of all of the eyelashes in the Helluverse. Obviously, there'll be more characters eventually with better eyelashes, but I feel like we had enough for now. Let me know who your favorite eyelashes are in the comments down below, and I know this video was very dumb, but I just thought it would be funny. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!